Good day, everyone. Today, let's try to explore the concept behind this question. Which of the two objects will have the longest period time flight? Assuming the projectile release at the same height at the same time. So, in order to answer this kind of question, let's let's begin with identifying which is object A. So, this is object A, and this is object B. Here, based on the question, assuming that the projectile released at the same height and at the same time, the answer here is letter, okay, the answer here is letter C. Both object A and object B will have the same flight time. Why? It's because based on the assumption the, the two objects release at the same height. It only means that even though the one is object A undergoes free fall and object B undergoes with the motion which has an initial velocity and horizontal, but the concept here is it was being released at the same height, meaning to say even though there's a horizontal effect here, there's a horizontal effect, it will fall at the same time. Why? Because both object A and both object A and B is being influenced by the gravity, by the acceleration due to gravity. So again, if we have the same height, meaning to say it only means that it will fall at the same time. So there is no object here that will have the longer flight time and compare with the other because they release at the same height, despite that object B has a horizontal displacement. Again, equal time flight. So to show you evidence, let me show you this video in order for you to check. As you can see here, both object is being released at the same height. However, the other one has a horizontal displacement and the other one is undergoing free fall. But again, what happened here is it will fall at the same time. So there is no longer flight time here. Okay. To show you another example, kindly watch this. That's horizontal velocity. Check. Free fall, 0.76 seconds when it drops. When you exert, okay, it's still 0.76. Let's have a longer horizontal flight. It's still 0.76. So despite of the horizontal velocity changes, it still fall at the ground with the same time, assuming that you release the projectile at the same height. Again, if the projectile reach the maximum height, it will fall at the same time. If they both have maximum height, it will fall at the same time. Let's say, this is what I'm saying. Let's say you have your projectile having like this, and this is the maximum height of your projectile, and the other one is something like this, and the maximum height is the same. So despite of how long the horizontal distance, as long as they reach the same maximum height, eventually it will fall at the same time. So both of this projectile do not have an object that has a longer flight time. It will fall at the same time. So again, if the projectiles reach the maximum height, it will fall at the same time. So there's no longer flight time in this one. That is how the height of release being affected by acceleration due to gravity and how the time it takes to flight is being affected as well.